Hello and welcome back to Keldeo 60 Plays Guardian Sign Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Last time, we finally came to the past and learned that we might be the only person who can save the oracles despite being from the future. And we also showed off that doing these missions can affect the future time with their monument. So we took out Drapion, we were able to get a Skunk Tank and Wrath Cavern. So let's see what other ones we can do. You may be wondering why I am going to be continually running this. And I'm back here to run more. The reason is, unfortunately, wireless missions do not for multiplayer. So I have to technically do these solo. I took a point of damage. Every Pokemon is an extra set of AP, so good thing to catch them. Head to the Red Warp Zone. Wonder what's going to be in the Red Warp Zone. Oh, a random Sandslash, but there is no monument. Meaning this must not be a temple. Oh no, Piplup got hit. Oh no. I got the Sunkern late. Awesome. Are you alright? Or what was I doing? Are you okay? I remember now. The Forest Captain called me last night, and Forest Captain, the respected head of the Porter's Temple, he's the one in charge of all the temple oracles there. He has such a big heart. Yes. Now it's controlled by that very Forest Captain. What did you say? Peaceful Forest Captain did what? I cannot and do not want to believe him. But you know, the power of that armor. Oh, I guess we haven't told you. Ben? Tanvir and I used to be temple oracles, but we decided not to wear armor for a particular reason. That armor's mysterious power depends on the feelings of those who wear it. Kira and I once had a huge fight. We were still pretty upset when we tried to communicate with Pokemon. Then our anger was conveyed to our Pokemon and they started fighting too. Then I'm guessing you must have received some training to use your stylus, but you should know that armor is something that anyone can put on. Therein lies the problem. The uprising of the Temple Oracles and their Pokemon must be caused by some evil mind. Are you saying it's caused by the Forest Captain? That may or may not be the case. Either way, I don't think he's lying to us. We need to meet the Forest Captain, who must be somewhere in the temple. New missions available. So yes, technically there is an entire storyline here. Have I ever completed said storyline? No. Have you seen a treasure chest in the temple? You can do a target clear on them to obtain items. The items can recharge your styler, extend the remaining time, and so on. Don't forget to do a target clear when you find a treasure chest. Will you enter the temple? Yes. Would you like to record your progress? Yes. Data has been saved. Good luck. Technically, I think you can redo these if you felt like it. Say I have an A rank, I can still go for an S rank. But because I am so low level, I do have to worry about going through the area quickly. In a lot of instances. Perfect use of a partner. Another 30 seconds. One AP. A minute. 2 minutes. Remember to try and catch a Pokemon if you see it. Because that is the only way you're potentially getting that Pokemon Slate if you want that particular Pokemon. And obviously, some are going to be more powerful than others. There we go. Took a little more time than I probably wanted to, but I'm not caring too much. I don't know why this one's registered as a red, work zone. Because it's not a work zone. Oh no, it's a Vileplume. Meaning, Piplup is not going to be helpful. Oops, I took a hit because I went too far out into one circle. That sucks. But that is level 4. And, because I made sure to catch a couple, I did get Sudowoodo as a potential partner. Are you okay? I'm so glad it was a dream. A kind of dream. Okira, it was a nightmare. Forest Captain controlled me to make the Pokemon in the temple suffer. It must be so ungrateful to dream such a dream. I must go and ask forgiveness from the Forest Captain. That may not be necessary. Your nightmare wasn't just a dream. It wasn't a dream? Where's the Forest Captain? He must be in the temple, I believe. But what do you mean it wasn't a dream? What in the world is happening to me? He'll explain it to you later. Try to calm yourself first. Temple Oracle, where is my dad? He's not caught in some evil trouble, is he? Bravio, your father, Great Elios, is in the Light Temple. I must admit I don't know no more. Oh, of course, because you were in the Forest Temple. Then, just for your information, Rabio's dad is also a Temple Oracle. Rabio, don't worry. Elios stands above all the other Temple Oracles. Whatever happens, he will surely be alright. I thought so too. I was just thinking to say. What we should do now is find the Forest Captain. I'm counting on you, Ben. New mission available. I've never actually seen this portion of the story all the way through, so it's interesting to see. I think how I am right now is fine. Do you still remember what I told you about treasure chests? When you do a target clear to obtain an item, you have a better chance of finding something special when the treasure chest is opened by a Pokemon of the same group. Why don't you try it next time? Enter the temple? Yeah. Record the progress? Yes. Essentially, this is... The reason I will probably try and get this done is due to the fact that, well, I've never finished this portion. It does have its own story, but it's going to be a long and difficult journey for this portion. Of the game. But you also don't want to get too far out into the main story in case for some reason the catch the extra Chingling for a potential thing. Yeah, I didn't hit the electric stuff. Ugh. You're late. I missed the Pokemon. Hmm. Where could this Pidgey? There it is. Where could the Pidgey be? I just hope there's nothing painful of the next boss. I don't even remember anymore. Essentially, Forest Temple might as well be tutorial all the way up. So I don't even... What is allowed and what isn't allowed is... freaking miss. Jesus Christ. Stop. Level 5. Chatot and Chingling. And now's the point when you need to hope the Pokemon you want drops the treasure chest. I have no idea why we are here. Who are you? I can't remember anything. The Oracle is controlling Ben? No, I came to my senses thanks to this person. I've been told what's going on, but for a forest captain to do such a thing... I don't want to think about it either, but we need to investigate. Will you help us? Of course. With this outfit, no one will suspect me while I investigate the temple. Just be careful not to be controlled again. New missions available. Let's see. Any really good scenario? 5 seconds, but it has a power of 10. Let's swap out for the pseudo. From now on, you may find yourself unable to explore the entire temple. When that happens, look for switches. They may help you find more paths. Beware that some switches need 2 people to operate, which will make this technically impossible. Good luck. Pidgeotto in the Switch Palette. The Switch Path. To Pidgeotto. That is also something. Make sure you know which ones you're going after. Some may require 2. That is my biggest. Because technically, this version of the game can't have 2 players. That makes that goal and ability impossible. There's a Pidgeotto. One Pidgeotto. Here is another thing. Technically, your double switches are also just going to be ones like this, where it's technically these 2 sets. They probably still have other paths, but they might be longer, meaning you need to manage your time most efficient. I'm going after some of the more powerful slates as I can, just due to the fact that I won't be able to get all. I was hoping for the torch slate. I'll be fine. Good to know that. Hey. This is why I probably should have kept to the Piplup. Oh. Oh, well, I can't get the Ivysaur. So that slate is unavailable until the next one I can get. Oh, I wanted the chat pot. Jesus Christ. Sceptile, calm down. Jesus Christ. Right there at the end, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Noctowl, Hoot Hoot, and Turtwig. Kira went to check on the temple. She should be back any minute. Or what can I do? What's wrong, Kira? Anything happened inside the temple? The temple now has new twists. I'm trying to learn the path through it by heart, but it keeps changing. It must be so Ben cannot get to the forest captain. They are aware of us and are now on the alert. The temple will be guarded more and more heavily. It will be tough for Ben alone to explore. Here's what I heard from another ranger recently. Listen carefully, Ben. It's called Unison Capture, and you need 2 rangers. Look at the top screen. First, you have to touch the origin of someone else's line. The origin is where the line begins, you see? By touching the origin, you can merge your line with someone else's line. Then, you can extend the line, you can draw loops in opposite directions, and you can catch Pokemon faster. There's more. This is a super move called Team Capture, which requires 3 or more rangers. Charge your capture disc's power during the capture and connect your line with someone else's charged line. Draw a figure with your lines, and that's how you complete this move. Unison Capture and Team Capture. With the help of your friends, you can use these powerful moves. The wise woman should be able to explain these moves in detail anytime. She is the wise woman, after all. You should be able to enter the room with Dios, the forest captain, once you've defeated the new tricks and traps. Good luck. New missions available. With that being said, that is going to be it for today's part. And yes, we did primarily focus on the past. Because, well, I wonder if maybe we are the hero after all. But next time we meet, I don't know. Will we progress story or will we progress story? That is to be seen. That is it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!